She's in here, right?
That's what I heard.
Oh my god, Yuli!
Trouble Busters!
Oh, I envy you so much. How much did this grill cost? And how much did you spend on the charcoal and the skewers and the tent? Oh, my name is Melanie, and I love camping. I invited my neighbors over to my yard to have a pseudo-camping/barbecue get-together. One of my neighbors, Yuli, has been trying to do whatever I do, and I have a strange feeling about this. All right, let's take a group photo. Can I borrow this tent? What? I want to go camping too. I can't let you take my tent. My husband bought this for me on my birthday, and I don't want anything to happen to it. Can I borrow the grill then? No, you can't. Oh, you're so stingy. Stingy, stingy, stingy. Why don't you buy your own camping goods? Oh my god, my tent is gone. Is this a robbery? I need to call the police.
It looks like the thief only took your tent and nothing else.
At this point, the culprit might be someone I know. Out of all the items, she had to take the tent that my husband bought for me.
Hello? Oh my god, is that so? Okay, we'll be on our way now.
Officer, what's going on?
Seems like there was a small fire that was going on at a park in this neighborhood and...
What, really? I knew it was her. She hasn't done anything this far, so I've been letting her go, but she's crossed the line this time. I'm not letting her get away with this. Trouble Busters! She's in here, right?
That's what I heard.
Oh my god, Yuli! Oh, is that you, Melanie? What are you doing inside the tent? This is your fault. Wait, what? My husband got in trouble when he was camping with me, all because of you. How are you going to be responsible for this disaster? But whatever happened has happened because you took the tent without even asking me. What?
So are you the one who stole the tent from Melanie's house?
No, sir, I just borrowed it from her.
But Melanie reported this to us as a theft.
But I have proof. What? Here, check this out.
I guess.
Right? I am telling you the truth. I borrowed this broken tent from Melanie without knowing that it was broken.
Melanie, is this true?
No, it's not. That photo was taken when our neighbors were gathered at my house for a barbecue party. And that was when you said you'd let me borrow this tent. I never said that I'd let you borrow my tent, though. What's the point of arguing over this he say, she say? You made me borrow this broken, and that's why this happened. You're going to pay for this. Well, then I'm going to make sure you pay for damaging my tent, too. That's fine. It's just a tent. It can't be more than $400 to $500 at most. It's going to be a little over $13,720. What? That tent is a 3-layered cotton tent that can even endure camping trips like ice fishing. It is one of the most expensive tents from a high brand. Oh, is that it? Huh? I can afford it if it's just going to be $13K. Just $13K, you said? I thought your husband hated spending money. I'm sure he's going to be surprised to hear that you're going to be spending that much money. Don't underestimate us. My husband makes a gross annual income of $300K. What? But you just told me the other day that your husband makes $100K annually.
Are you okay, Yuli?
Are you safe, sweetheart? Pardon me, but may I ask who you are? They're my in-laws. Your in-laws? I was so scared.
I'm sure you were. Oh, you poor thing. Are they really her in-laws?
Not sure. It's my first time meeting her in-laws. You poor thing. What happened here? Well, it started getting cold outside, so I decided to burn some charcoal inside the tent, and this whole thing happened. You burned charcoal inside the tent? Yeah, what's wrong?
Inside the tent, you said?
Huh? Yuli, what in the world were you thinking? Huh? Why? You know, this tent is a little different from any other tent. It's supposed to have a window to make sure you have good ventilation. Yeah, and I made sure I closed that window. What? Why? I told you that I was cold. Why would I want the window open?
So you were burning charcoal inside a closed tent? So now my son is in trouble because...
Because of you, Yuli. Am I right? What? Well...
Yuli, you could be charged with a crime for this. I need you to come with me to the police station.
But I did that because Melanie taught me to do so.
What?
What the?
Is that true, Yuli?
Yeah, she said to close the window and burn charcoal in the tent if it gets cold. Why would I say that? So you're saying that this lady here is responsible for everything that happened, right? That's right, everything was because of Melanie's fault. That's not true. I mean, who in the world would even think of doing something so dangerous?
If what Yuli is saying is true, you would also be charged with making a fraudulent report to the police.
Hold on, officer, I really didn't tell her to. You knew this was going to happen, and you tricked me into this situation. How dare you, Melanie? What the?
Okay then, we're gonna make sure you take responsibility for this.
We're going to make sure you compensate for the suffering that my son and Yuli had to go through.
In that case, Yuli is gonna be guilty of causing the hazard, while Melanie, you are even guilty of instigating such hazard.
Officer, you need to listen to me. Look, everyone who knows me would agree that I'm into camping. I know how to build a tent. I even use different types of tents depending on the weather and the season. There is no way I would tell Yuli to burn some charcoal inside a closed tent. How dare you come up with such a lie?
Melanie, may I escort you to the police station for some more info?
What? But please, why won't you understand what I'm trying to tell you? Bye now, Melanie. Go pay for your sins.
Hey, Yuli, what are you doing here? Huh?
Oh, you must be... Thomas? Wait, why are you here? I thought you were gone on your business trip.
Someone else ended up going, so my trip got canceled. I was on my way home and saw you guys here. What's going on?
You know?
Melanie, would you explain what's going on here?
Sure, well...
What? So I've been injured right here? Well, as you can tell, I'm safe and sound.
And also...
What? She stole your tent without getting your consent? And she's saying that you told her to burn some charcoal inside the tent if it gets cold? That's not possible! Everyone knows that Melanie is a camping freak.
She made me believe a lie.
That's not possible either. How dare you lie to everyone like this? Who the heck are you?
What?
How could you randomly show up and start yelling at Yuli like this?
Yuli is a victim of what that Melanie lady did to her.
That's right, how could you be rude to her?
Yuli is our son's fiancé.
I don't care who you are, this is not the right place for a stranger like you. Wait, aren't the two of you Yuli's in-laws?
Yes, we are. What's wrong? Doesn't that mean that this gentleman right here is your son? What? Teddy, Samantha, it's getting kind of late, so you can leave now.
Those people aren't my parents. What?
Wait, but you guys are Yuli's in-laws, right?
Yes, we are. Don't make us repeat ourselves.
What's the big deal here? Well, Thomas here is Yuli's husband.
What?
Let me get this straight. The two of you are Yuli's in-laws, but you are not Thomas's parents? Is this correct? Wait, what?
I've never met these people before. I met them just a couple minutes ago. Besides, my parents are on a vacation trip to Australia right now.
What?
So who are you guys? We're Yuli's in-laws because she is engaged to our son, Corey. Who the heck is Corey?
Yuli is getting married to my son, Corey, in just a couple months from now.
But I'm her husband. Husband? Whose husband? You're not making any sense at all. Look, I'm as confused as you are. It sounds like the two of you are supposed to be my parents when you're strangers to me. What is going on here?
We don't understand what's going on either.
Hey, Yuli!
Yes?
You need to explain.
What is going on here? Well, what should I say? It's a little complicated.
Could this be...
I think you're right, officer. The man who got sick in that tent because of the charcoal must be whoever Yuli was cheating on Thomas. You know.
You better make this clear.
Does this mean you weren't serious about the relationship you had with my poor son? No, ma'am, this Thomas guy right here is just my friend. Oh, well, more precisely, he's been stalking me. He thinks that he's my husband. Isn't he crazy?
What the heck? Is that true, Yuli?
Yes, I am telling you the truth. He's been madly in love with me for years.
Yuli, how could you?
Oh boy, that's scary. Thomas, it's tax return season. Do you happen to have your tax forms with you?
Yes, I actually do. Oh my God. Do you folks understand now? At this point, I regret to say that I am officially Yuli's husband.
Oh, honey.
Oh boy.
Please don't listen to him. He must have forged that document or something. This document is handwritten, too. He made this so he can make believe himself that he's my husband.
Yuli, how dare you? You said your name was Thomas, right? Huh? Yes, that's right. Aren't you the CEO of Trubus Manufacturing Company? I am. Oh, so you know my company?
What?
I remember you now after seeing your last name. I'm not sure if you remember me, but I helped you out at the bank when we were discussing the finance for your company last year. Huh? Oh, wait, I remember you. You're the finance agent at Trubus Bank. That's right. I was your finance agent that decided to move forward with the finance.
Wait, do you guys know each other?
Yup.
Oh my God, no way.
What a small world.
Right? You never know who knows you.
I only close deals with loanees that I could truly trust. This means that Thomas here is someone I truly trust, and I would believe every word he tells me.
Oh my. How dare you lie to us that you were single when you were actually married? I despise you, Yuli. Hold on, ma'am. I was planning on breaking up with Thomas as soon as I felt secure about Corey when we book a wedding venue.
Enough with the nonsense. You clearly cheated on me.
No, it wasn't like that. I was just making sure I pick and choose the right person that I would spend the rest of my life with.
You were supposed to be done with that before even marrying me.
No, I couldn't help it. Corey makes $300,000 annually, and he seems to be attracted to me. So you saw Corey as your source of income. How dare you look at my poor son like that? I can't stand your existence, Yuli. Melanie was the one who said that.
We're gonna make sure you pay for our son's medical expenses in addition to the compensation for the suffering that he'd go through after finding out that you were a romance fraud.
Well, let me tell you then, if you're talking about the charcoals, I did that for Corey's sake.
How so?
Your poor little Corey was feeling cold, so that's why I burned the charcoal inside the tent. How could you guys treat me like this, huh? I was being nice to your son, and you are twisting facts to make me look like I'm the bad guy. Why don't you fix your son's childish behaviors before you say anything about me? How dare you? He's such a mommy's little boy. If I wasn't going to marry him, I'm sure he would never find anyone who is willing to marry that poor guy.
If you're going to give us so much crap about our son, I'm sure you're willing to pay for all the penalties without financing it anywhere, right?
Yeah, whatever. My real husband is going to pay for all the crap that you're giving me.
Of course not.
Huh?
Not only did you cheat on me, but you even called me your stalker. What makes you think I'm willing to pay a single penny to save you?
Huh? Oh, well, I was just giving some random story out of impulse, you know.
I guess the true nature is revealed when the times are tough.
Wait, what are you thinking right now? Thomas, you're the one and only person I truly love. You know that, right?
I guess that's a one-way love then.
What?
I'm breaking up with you.
What?
And you're going to be responsible for this divorce. You will be paying me alimony.
Wait, hold on. You can't do that. Remember, this was all Melanie's fault. I'm a victim of what she's done to me. No, you almost tricked me into getting arrested earlier. You shut up. You know what, Melanie? What? If you're my neighbor, why don't you do something to protect me instead of just standing around like that? You should at least take responsibility about the charcoal and turn yourself into the police. Of course not. Don't you feel sorry for me at all? Nope, not at all. How selfish are you all? What? How dare y'all pick on an innocent, poor little woman like myself? You guys are all cruel like a devil. Before you give yourself the right to judge other people, why don't we let the court judge you on how you could pay for all the sins you've committed?
You're under arrest.
What? Wait, you can't do that. By the way, don't forget to pay for my tent that you destroyed. Oh my God. Yuli was fortunate enough that her case didn't end up becoming a lawsuit. She was released after being given a verbal warning. However, Thomas filed for a divorce with her, while Corey had also broken up with her as well. Both men had charged her compensation for the suffering she had caused, and she's in debt now. Everyone in the neighborhood found out about the whole tent incident as well, and no one cared to be friends with her anymore. She works several part-time jobs and works her butt off night and day to pay off her debts. As for me, I made sure Yuli paid for a brand new tent for destroying my old one. I'm looking forward to enjoy going out camping with my husband and friends with the brand new tent. And of course, I am always going to make sure we handle open flames safely. Trouble Busters!